Have you ever wondered why the richest 1% own nearly twice as much wealth as the other 99% of the world's population? And what's even more interesting is that they just keep getting richer while the rest of the world seems to struggle. Think about it. Sometimes it seems like they know something the rest of the world doesn't. But the good news is that what they know doesn't have to be a secret forever. In this video, we're going to share with you some timeless secrets that the wealthy have been using. These are principles and strategies that can change the way you think about money and your financial future for the better. Rule number 1, create multiple streams of income. One surefire way to avoid getting stuck in your financial journey is by not relying on just one source of income. What if you suddenly lose your job or have to take some time off due to illness? You not only lose money during that period, but you may also find yourself strapped for cash in the future. The wealthy have figured this out. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. Most of them have several irons in the fire, like running multiple businesses or investing in different opportunities. Some even make money from expanding on their current skill set, like giving speeches and serving as a consultant in addition to earning a regular salary. These different income streams help keep their cash flow steady. So our advice to you is to consider adopting this approach. Living paycheck to paycheck can be exhausting because life often throws unexpected expenses your way. And even if you're not living paycheck to paycheck, having multiple sources of income gives you a financial cushion and peace of mind. Rule number 2, live modestly. Don't try to look wealthy. One of the biggest mistakes many people make when they want to follow the example of the wealthy is going out and splurging on expensive stuff like fancy clothes, flashy cars, or a huge house. Sure, the rich might have all those things, but that's not their top priority. The biggest reason to own these is to prove to other people that you have money. But what sets the wealthy apart is that they think about the big picture. They see significant expenses as investments. Before they start spending on luxuries, they make sure they've saved up for their future and have a solid financial cushion. So don't fall into the trap of buying expensive things just to keep up appearances. There's a significant difference between pretending to be wealthy and actually being wealthy. Focus on the latter. First, use your money to secure your own financial well-being, and then, if you want, you can treat yourself to those spending sprees. Your financial stability should always come first. Rule number 3, use debt as a tool, not as a bridge. Something interesting about wealthy people is that they don't have the same fear of debt that many people do. They actually use it as a tool to build their wealth. Instead of relying on credit cards for everyday expenses or vacations, they strategically leverage debt to make their money work for them. Take, for instance, when they invest in properties for rental income. It might seem like a risky move, but if they crunch the numbers and calculate the monthly returns currently, it could show that the investment is sound. And not only that, they'll be boosting their overall net worth in the process. So here's the point. Use leverage to your advantage. Take some time to really understand how debt can be a powerful tool in your financial arsenal, and then create a well-thought-out plan to make it work for you. It's a smart strategy that can help you achieve your financial goals faster. Rule number 4, take informed, calculated risks. When it comes to investing, one of the worst things you can do is blindly follow someone else's advice on where to put your money. The wealthy understand this well, and their key lesson is to do your homework. They always make sure to do proper research and, when needed, consult with experts. Making hasty, uninformed decisions, especially when it comes to your finances, can lead to trouble. Investing is a crucial part of your financial journey, almost like having an additional source of income. That's why it's essential to steer clear of those tempting get-rich-quick schemes and only invest in what you truly understand. It's a smart move to connect with a financial professional who can take a close look at your financial situation, grasp your goals, and create a customized plan that fits your needs. Remember, when it comes to investing, knowledge is your best friend. Rule number 5, utilize tax management. Wealthy folks are often quite savvy when it comes to leveraging tax benefits. Even though they may sometimes face criticism for it, it's crucial to understand that using legal ways to reduce taxes isn't unethical. It's smart financial planning. And here's the exciting part. These tax advantages aren't exclusive to the wealthy. Anyone can tap into them. It's essential for people to be aware of how the tax code can work in their favor, particularly when it comes to choosing the right investment accounts and optimizing your yearly tax strategies. The best part is these strategies aren't all overly complicated, and they're accessible to the average person. By incorporating them into your financial approach, you'll be taking a significant step toward a more financially secure future. Rule number 6, have goals and make sure all spending aligns. The secret to staying financially well off is making sure that your spending lines up with your goals. Having clear goals acts as a sort of financial compass, keeping your spending on track. This is something the wealthy have down pat. They're crystal clear about what they want to achieve with their money, whether it's maintaining a certain lifestyle or securing their wealth for the future. That's why you rarely see them wasting resources. To give you an idea of their mindset, even tossing out unused office supplies like pens is considered a significant waste. Can you imagine how many unused pens pile up over the year? Probably quite a few. Wealthy people always focus their spending on things that contribute to their financial well-being in some way. They avoid expenses that don't add value to their lives. So it's a good idea to follow suit and start prioritizing your spending on things that truly matter and help you achieve your financial goals. Your money should work for you, not against you. Rule number 7, liquidity is important. Just think for a moment about what would happen if a sudden emergency hit right now. How long could you sustain yourself financially with your current savings? Financial experts usually advise having an emergency fund that can cover anywhere from 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Now, here's where the wealthy really excel. They make sure they have the financial resources like cash or easily accessible assets to weather tough times. Having a robust emergency fund is a fundamental part of their financial strategy, ensuring that unexpected events won't throw their lives into chaos. It's not just something reserved for the wealthy elite. Anyone can do it as long as they have the discipline to save. Building an emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses doesn't have to be intimidating. You can start by setting up an automatic transfer from your bank account with each paycheck. It simplifies the process and helps you steadily work toward that financial safety net. Rule number 8, work with professionals. Wealthy people have a smart approach when it comes to managing their finances. They build a team of experts in tax, legal, and financial matters. They consider them their closest advisors. It's because they understand that trying to handle everything on their own is not only overwhelming, but practically impossible. You don't have to be wealthy to benefit from professional advice. Even if you're not earning a lot right now, engaging with a financial advisor can be a game changer on your path to building wealth. Investing in a support system early can pave the way for future financial success. If you haven't considered a financial advisor yet, it's essential to realize that without one, you might keep making the same financial mistakes and blaming a lack of money for your troubles. Always aim to hire a fiduciary advisor, one who has your best interests at heart. Do your research to ensure they have the necessary qualifications to guide you effectively. This way, you'll reduce the chances of losing money due to someone else's incompetence or poor judgment. Your financial future deserves the right guidance, so make sure you choose wisely. Rule number 9, embrace time, not timing the market. This concept can be pretty confusing for a lot of people. Many tend to think that getting the timing just right is the key to success, especially when it comes to things like the stock market. But the truth is, trying to predict what the stock market will do tomorrow is like trying to guess the winning lottery numbers. It's incredibly difficult. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand that it's not all about timing, it's about the time you spend in the market and the power of compound returns. Contrary to what some might believe, building wealth often involves a somewhat less thrilling strategy. Sticking with a long-term, buy-and-hold approach, weathering market ups and downs, and avoiding risky, speculative investments. It might not be the most exciting path, but it's one that can lead to financial success over time. Rule number 10, write it down. We all forget things from time to time, especially those important plans we've been thinking about for a while. It's just human nature. Sometimes it's those little details we overlook that end up causing bigger problems down the road. The key to success, as the wealthy often say, is putting your goals and plans on paper. It might sound almost too simple to be true, but it's incredibly effective. It's like bringing your aspirations to life. When you jot down your goals, it's like creating a roadmap for yourself. You have a clear to-do list to follow, and it keeps you on track. So why not take a moment to sit down, think about your goals, and start writing them down? It's a small yet powerful step that can bring you a lot closer to turning your dreams into reality. These are just some of the money rules that the wealthy have in their playbook. The next important step is to actually put this knowledge into practice. With a little time and effort, you'll find yourself handling money like a seasoned pro. Thanks so much for watching. Tell us in the comments section which of these resonates with you the most. If you enjoyed the content, please like it and share it with a friend. We'll see you in the next one.